Lily and the Wave is a multi-layer project that started with a story of a small drop of water that travels to reach others, inspire others to come together into a big wave. That is what we did in the next step. We delivered workshops where we were inspiring other families across the country, reaching over 600 people.
When I entered in the library, I saw the leaflet of you, and I'm going to find where it is.
The workshop today was fantastic. It was so lovely to have a story with the music, and then afterwards to be able to do a craft that allows you to just completely freely express yourself and just open yourself up in a really safe place was wonderful.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was really meditative and therapeutic, and it was fun, it was bonding.
I had goosebumps when I heard, the story, and then to see how the parents and the children were linked together in this workshop. It was the first time.
Well, delivering these workshops for me is pretty nice because I can bring creativity to other people.
Historically, the library has always been a sanctuary for art and for freedom and for creativity, and it's important to keep that alive.
There was a connection between us all when we were doing it, which was really nice.
It's amazing how we use recyclable paper.
So we are going to be using this amazing paper that is called Notpla paper and is made from seaweed.
It was really fun.
And interesting.
And it was good for me because I take a part in this. Otherwise, I don't do the art with the kids.
The main vision of Lily and the Wave is to bring creativity, especially to those who define themselves as non-creative. Bring the creativity as a tool that you can use to transform not just your own life, but also, I'm talking about bigger changes, environmental changes, political changes. I really think that these can be incredible strategies for communities.
I thought the workshop was amazing, especially with my mother, because we don't
We do a lot.
Because we don't actually have a lot of time to draw together, so I feel super happy.
I'm Anna. We come from Ukraine with a family, and it's the 24th of August, which is an Independence Day of Ukraine. With the latest happening in our country, our people want to be heard, sing and be heard. And drawing the picture with the colors of our country and with the words, live, sing and be heard. Sorry.
The stories that I write, very influenced by my work as a drama therapist, where stories are much more than just a tale.
My daughter's already said it inspired her to write more stories.
It's also facilitated by a family, by your family, and that feels really special.
If you dream about the stuff, then they'll always come true. That's my thought.
Definitely after the workshop I feel emotional more than before.
Creativity is a resource we are wasting because we don't know how to access it.
Painting and stories are a very good way of opening your mind to something new. When you tell people it's going to go in a sculpture, they are basically excited, and seeing people happy makes me happy.
Working alongside other artists has been fantastic, exciting, but also challenging, as I'm working with project manager working from Madrid, curatorial writer working in New York, sculpture community artist from Lincoln, sound artist in Oxford, and I have to combine all these different artists and make sure we all work following this one vision that Lily has.
What drew me first to the project was that Natalia contacted me, and she explained that she was interested in doing this project, that it would be a large-scale project based on a story that she had come up with. And when I read the story, I just thought, well, that's gorgeous, that's beautiful, and I can see where this can go, and I can see where it can evolve from. So yes, so that's when I first said, yes, I'm on board.
The first step was creating the music, basically. We were looking for the identity of Lily and the Wave. So I was looking for something very simple, drops of water. I wanted very delicate things. And I went just for 4 notes, which are da-da-da-da-da, and that's it. But these are the 4 notes that will go through the entire music. And my idea was just to change things around it. The notes are the same, emotions are different.
The creative process of making things is one thing, but coming up with solutions for attachments and how it will come together, trying to visualize the final piece and use my imagination and what I know about the design. It takes up a lot of thought process.
Here's the main droplet. Here's Lily.
A big part of my job was to record the feedback of the participants, letting their drop talk. With this Tour of England ending, we gathered all the voices and brought it to the sculpture. So this is a very exciting part for me. Having speakers all around the sculpture will bring a sound, an overall atmosphere of all the voices combined.
Yeah, when we got asked to make this, it was kind of an interesting change from the usual kind of stuff that we make here. So it was nice to do something a bit more creative with some kind of the usual industrial design and fabrication skills. It was a nice change.
For me, it was very different, something I've never done before. A lot of new experiences, very fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I was excited to be a part of it.
I think the project and the idea of Lily and the Wave, from my understanding, it's a really nice idea, and the idea of the water droplet eventually becoming a wave is like, it's a beautiful concept. I love it.
The cathedral wants to welcome everyone. Obviously, it's a place where we want anyone and everyone to come for whatever reason. But for me, it's about bringing people in who would never have walked through the door otherwise. So when we work with other people, when we work in partnership with artists, people who want to do something different, it makes a huge difference. So it's great to be able to do that with Lily and the Wave.
I could say I'm part of a touring exhibition or a touring wave. Isn't that incredible?
I'm so excited to see what it will look like. The voices behind the drops and the stories. It's a beautiful reflection of just tiny things bringing and becoming huge and powerful and beautiful.
With everything that's going on in the world today, they're doing any kind of project that brings people together and shows an outcome of what we can achieve together, doing little bits together, and that you don't need to do something necessarily really huge as an individual, that you can actually be part of a group of things like these drops are going to be to form the sculpture is just brilliant.
Thinking about the concept is sort of unreal. It's getting to everyone to see, especially what we've done now. We've made our creation, our drop, and it's going to be an unreal experience. So everyone gets to see how we feel and how we've put that on the sculpture itself.
That one's yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
And that's mine. Hi, I'm Ellen, and this is Oscar. And we took part in the workshop in Lincoln Library last July. So,
I found my drop. I felt quite happy because I guess it's then I've actually found it. Like I found my drop.
So yeah, it was a big surprise to see how big it is.
Yeah, it's really big.
Yeah.
Lily and the Wave is a really special project. The idea of a drop of water then being at this gigantic wave, it's such an inspiring thing. It also feels like you're part of a community while you're here, so that's a really important message for people to get across.
And also that our identity is much bigger than ourselves as individuals.
Art brings us together, sparks important conversations, and inspires the next generation.
Effectively, the whole process is representative of the wave itself. So who knows where Lily's going to end up?
So the next step of Lily and the Wave is to be exhibited as many places as possible. I want the sculpture, the exhibition, to travel in the same way as Lily did at the very beginning of the story. And by doing so, reaching more and more people, bringing creativity to every corner of the world.